Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today you find me in an absolutely soaking wet Liverpool city centre. As you can see, I've got the famous Liver building directly behind me there, and that marks the starting point for today's challenge, which I've set for myself and the Honda GB350S. That challenge: 3 cities in 3.5 hours on a 350cc motorcycle. So I'm going to start here in Liverpool. I'm going to make my way over to Manchester and then on to Sheffield via A roads only and back roads, no motorways whatsoever. I'm going to grab a coffee in each city. Hopefully that'll warm me up a little bit. And I'll also try and pick out some landmarks or interesting places throughout the journey, depending on the weather, and see how we go with time. But 3.5 hours to do, I think it's around 76 miles, should be absolutely fine. Even in this rubbish weather, I should be able to plod on and make it in a nice amount of time. So if you want to come along with me and you're interested to see what I see, jump on the pillion seat and I'll take you all for a ride. Well, that was a nice coffee and a pastry at Pastille Bakery. So next time I'm in the area, I think I'll definitely call in there again. So I'm now approaching the first interesting point along my journey. That is right here on the left hand side, which is the house of Paul McCartney from the Beatles. And as you can see, you've got a plaque outside there. I believe it's a National Trust property now. Number 20, where he grew up as a young lad. So while we're in this neck of the woods, a couple more places to show you. And would you believe it, the Magical Mystery Tour's in town, just as we've arrived. So next up on the list, we've got Strawberry Fields. Obviously, once again, made extremely famous by the Beatles. Where we are now, approaching the childhood home of one John Lennon. Again, as you can see, it's a National Trust property. If you're a biker and you're looking for an excuse to get out and do the North Coast 500, and you're also a Beatles fan, well, use the excuse that John Lennon absolutely loved a place called Durness on the north coast of Scotland, which is on the North Coast 500 route. There is a garden there dedicated to him, so you can call in there. But as I say, it gives you an excuse to jump out on the bike and get doing the North Coast 500. But for me, I'm going to get on my way and carry on with my little route for today and head over to Manchester. So I'll catch up with you all on the way. You've got the old Liverpool airport before the John Lennon, the new one, was built. Speak Airport there to the right hand side. You can see the old tower there as well. It's a Crown Plaza hotel nowadays. I'm on the A57 now, heading towards Manchester, and I'm glad to say that in the very far distance I can finally see blue skies for the first time today. Coming into Salford's Lads Club here, as you can see, famous from the Smiths album cover. Well, bit of a shame, covered with scaffolding. Even off the line, around the city, he's got more than enough power. So far, just to sum up, the bike has been absolutely faultless, and I've got to say that in the city, through the traffic, filtering, that kind of thing, I really don't think you can go wrong with this bike at all. So I'm going to pull up now and get my second coffee of the day from Duke Street Coffee. I've never tried it before, but always happy to give a new coffee shop a try. It's also a great place to pull over for a coffee anyway, because we've got the ruins here at the side of us. And we've also got the viaduct there, which has been transformed recently into a nature reserve, a big garden space. So that's something which I do need to check out soon. But yeah, Manchester, we've arrived. We're going to get a coffee, and then we'll set off for the final part of the journey over to Sheffield. But so far, the GB350S has performed absolutely amazing. Well, from here you can get a real taste of old v new in Manchester. You can't get much different than that, can you? So that was a great coffee stop. Highly recommend Duke Street Coffee. Really friendly team in there. Had a nice chat about biking as well. So big thumbs up for that place. I'll definitely be returning. I'm now leaving Castlefield. Jump onto the Mancunian Way and head up and onwards to Sheffield. So, arriving into Glossop town centre now, and it's stayed dry since just after Warrington, which I'm glad about, but the temperature has absolutely dropped off a cliff now, and it feels freezing cold. If you're in Glossop and you're looking for food, there is a new food hall which has opened up in the market hall. That's worth a visit. I called in there a couple of weeks back. I'm now about to start the famous Snake Pass, so I'll catch up with you all whilst I'm riding over there. Well, as you can see, absolutely perfect weather for a trip over Snake Pass on the Honda GB350S. And obviously, I'm joking when I say that, because visibility isn't that great, and the temperature certainly isn't that great. Well, if you're a hiker, it's a great walk just over to the left hand side, which you've got absolutely no chance of seeing in this weather, over to the overexposed plane crash site, a very eerie site once you get up there. Be sure to call into Tampa Coffee if you're in Sheffield. The food and the drink is absolutely superb. So there you have it. Myself and the Honda GB350S have made it to Sheffield. It was certainly a challenge in the mixed weather conditions, but the Honda passed the test with flying colours. I can definitely say that this bike is a strong contender for the ultimate small capacity motorcycle in and around the 300 to 400cc market. There really has been nothing that this bike has been unable to do. In the next video, I'll wrap up my time with the Honda GB350S and I'll let you all know what my final thoughts are on this bike. If you're out riding in Liverpool, Manchester or Sheffield, make sure to drop into one of the coffee shops from today's videos. They're definitely all worth a visit. I really hope you've all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe below. Remember to keep it shiny side up and I'll see you all in the next one.